how are you?
I'm well. How are you, Katie teacher?
I am happy.
Right.
I'm always happy. So, today is Monday. I hope you all had a nice weekend.
Yeah.
Did you have a nice weekend, Tom teacher?
Yes, I did have a nice weekend. How about you, Katie teacher?
I had a nice weekend.
Yeah. What did you get up to?
Yesterday I went to Hand Day, had a walk around, went to Outback. It was yummy.
Ooh, delicious.
Yes. What did you do, Tom teacher?
Well, I went hiking yesterday.
Oh,
in
that sounds
Baysan.
fun.
Yeah. So very tiring though. Yeah.
Which mountain did you go hiking?
Baysan.
Ah,
Baysan.
very good. Okay, so today we are going to do theme activity. So let's have a look. Today's theme is my body. So here we've got a picture of a body with lots of different body parts. We're going to learn about them today.
You got some kids here who are saying hello.
Alright.
You got, pretty sure it's Ricky first.
Right.
Hello,
Hi,
Ricky.
James.
Hi,
Hi,
James.
James.
Jaden.
Hi,
Hi,
Jaden.
Jaden.
Luna Sunny.
Hello, Luna and
Hi,
Sunny.
Luna.
Jew.
Hello, Jew.
Hi, Jew.
Did you say Yuna? You might have. Hello again, Yuna.
Hi, Yuna.
Jay.
Hi, Jay.
Jacob.
I know Jacob.
And
Jacob and
I'm
Mason.
Sure more
or
will
just
come in.
Jacob?
Hi, guys.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, so first we're going to go through some vocabulary. We're going to learn some body parts,
Right.
okay? So let's learn some body parts. Body.
Body.
Head.
Head. It's on head.
Arm.
Arm.
Hand. Finger. Leg.
Leg. Foot.
Foot.
Ooh,
Toe. Shoulder. Knee. Okay, so now let's go back and put these words into sentences.
Okay.
So when we talk about our own bodies, we can say, this is my blah, blah, blah. Okay? So let's go through them. What is this?
Right.
What is this?
This is my body.
Body, good.
Body,
This
good.
is my body. Let's say it together. This is my body. Very good. What is this? What is this?
This is my head.
Good job.
Yes.
Everyone all together. This is my head. Very good. What is this?
Oh, this is my foot. What is it? This is my arm.
Ding.
Yes.
Yes, all together. This is my arm. Very good. What is this?
Oh, this one. This is my. What do you think? Hand.
Ding. Everybody. This is my hand. Very good. What is this?
Well, this one. This is my finger.
Ding.
Good.
All together. This is my finger. Very good. What is this?
Oh, this one. This is my leg.
Ding. Everybody, this is my leg. Very good. What is this?
This is my head. This is my foot.
Ding.
Yes.
All together. This is my foot. Good. How many do you see?
Well, here there is only one.
Right. So if I have two, do I say 2 foots?
No, it's 2 feet.
Good. The word changes to feet.
2
Good.
feet.
Very good. What is this?
This is my toe.
Good job. All together. This is my toe. Good job. What is this?
Ooh, this is my, remember, shoulder.
Shoulder. Good job. All together. This is my shoulder. Good job. What is this?
This is my knee.
Good job. All together. This is my knee. Good. Okay. Let's look at the different parts of our face.
Face up.
So we've got head, but the front is face.
Face.
And we have lots of different things on our face, right?
We have this one, these ones, this one, these over here.
Do they all do the same thing?
No.
No, they
I don't
all
think
do
so.
different things. So we're going to look at what things do they do.
Well, he doesn't have this one.
a nose.
Yeah, he doesn't have a nose. So what are these?
These ones are eyes.
Good. Eyes. Everybody, eyes. What do we do with our eyes?
Do we eat with our eyes?
What happens if you put
Eat
food
with
in your
our eyes?
eyes?
No, I don't think so.
No.
This one we see with our eyes.
Oh, let's have a look.
Look with them.
Yes, we use our eyes to see. Good. We can see with our eyes. So our eyes can see light.
Yeah.
So right now it is light. And teacher, can you turn the light off?
Yes.
See if it'll work. Uh-oh! Ta-da!
Ah, nice.
So we can see light with our eyes. We can see colors with
Yeah.
our eyes. And we can see shapes with our eyes.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, what is it?
This is my nose.
Very good. Nose.
Nose.
What do we do with our noses?
Do we speak with our nose?
Now.
No. I think we use our nose to smell.
Good job. We use our nose to smell. What can we smell?
We can smell food.
Good. We can smell lots of different food. What can we
Or
smell?
flowers. We can smell flowers.
We can smell flowers. Good. What can we smell?
Perfume.
Perfume. Good. What else can we smell?
I need to get something out of my mind.
I think maybe you know at home.
Noxious gases.
So some things can smell very good and some things can smell very
Yeah.
bad, right? So these things on the screen, do they smell good or do they smell bad?
These smell good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Then what is it?
This is my mouth.
Mouth. Very good. Mouth. What do we do with our mouths?
Mouth. Do we? I think we use our mouths to eat.
Good.
Yeah?
What else can we do with our mouths?
We can also speak with our mouths.
Very good.
And
So,
sing.
we use our mouths to talk and taste. Taste. Good. So, what can we taste?
We can taste food
Good. What else can we taste?
and drinks.
Drinks. Good.
Yeah.
And then we can sing.
We can sing. Yeah.
Elevator buttons.
Yes. Please don't
Yes,
lick
yeah.
elevator buttons.
Yeah.
So, same with smell, with taste. Some things can taste good and some things can taste bad.
Not
So, Tom teacher, can you tell me what do you think tastes bad?
Oh, I think maybe kimchi tastes bad.
What about good? What do you think
Well,
tastes good?
How about strawberries? I think strawberries.
I agree. Good. And
these ones.
What are these?
Right, well, there are two of these, so I
Uh-huh.
think they are ears.
Ears. Good. What do we do with our ears?
Well, rhymes with ears. We hear with our ear.
Very good. We hear with our ears. Good. What can we hear?
Well, we can hear music and singing.
Good. Yes. So we can hear music, we can hear singing, we can hear people talking.
We can hear noises.
So again, some things sound good and some
Yeah.
things sound bad. Tom teacher, what sounds bad?
I think maybe police car sounds bad. It's very loud. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
agree.
sound.
Good. So you need to use your ears to listen to your teachers, right?
Teacher
Very
sounds
important.
very good.
Yeah. Good. Okay, so now we are going to sing a
Right.
song. I think you all know this song.
Yeah.
It is called Head,
Head,
Shoulders, Knees, Toes. If you know the song, you can sing along. And remember, you need to touch the body part when you sing the word. Okay. So we have we have a little skeleton here.
A skeleton.
So we can point to our skeleton and say head, shoulders, knees, toes. Good. Do you want to hold our skeleton?
Oh, is it safe?
It's very safe. He won't hurt you.
Good.
Okay. So are you ready? Everybody?
Go.
3, 2, 1. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Good job. Well done. Very, very good.
Yeah.
You guys do
great
it by
singing.
touching? Could you show them the dance with it too?
Yeah.
Yes, so this time we're going to do it again, but we are going to leave out the word head, okay?
Right, so no head this time.
No head this time. So you need to make sure you're touching the body part, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, and eyes and ears, mouth and nose. Shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Good, okay.
Can you go faster?
We can go faster, and this time, no head and no shoulders.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Right.
Are you ready to go faster? 3, 2, 1. Knees and toes, knees and toes. Knees and toes, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Oh, Katie teacher, you said shoulders.
I did. Naughty Kaylee teacher.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, let's do it again.
Yeah.
This time, no head,
Well,
no shoulders, and no knees.
no knees.
Yes.
Uh,
Okay.
Only toes.
Only toes.
Right.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Toes, 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 eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Toes, toes. Good job. Do you think we can do it without the toes?
Ooh, I think yes, we probably can manage that.
Okay, this is
Can
the
you
last
do it?
time. Let's have a
Right.
try all together. 3, 2, 1. And eyes and ears and mouth and nose.
Hey, I think we
Hey,
managed it.
good job.
Toes.
Okay, and that is the end of our theme
Ah.
activity class. Any shout outs to do on the chat, Andy teacher?
I think it's we have a lot of good answers, but I
Right,
think
well,
all
great
the
job,
same
everybody.
people coming in. I didn't see it. Park Charles. I'm not sure who Park Charles is. Is It says Ryan, but I don't think that's Ryan. Maybe a different Ryan. Well, hello to everyone who joined.
Yeah, well, good job everybody for your answers.
Okay, so we're going to take a break now. When we come back, we're going to be having, is it math next or disasters
I think
next?
it's maths next, isn't it?
Math?
Maths, yeah.
Okay, next we're going to be having a math class.
Nice.
So
See
I
you
hope you're
soon.
ready to use your brains.
11:25, we'll be back.
11:25.
I see you soon.
Hello, welcome back everyone.
Again. Right.
So, what are we doing today?
Well,
teacher?
now we're going to have maths class.
All right.
Yeah. So we're going to learn today about ordinal numbers. Which, let's see.
Many of you should remember this.
Yeah.
Maybe new for some.
Yeah. So this one we did this with 6-year-old class. Alright. So so this is 6-year-old math class. So. Alright, so this one, let's look at this picture here. So who is in this line? Well, let's have a look. So first we have teacher.
So I don't know their names.
Then next one, this is Alice and Bella,
Ella,
Chris, Diane, and Eric. Yeah, amazing that, isn't it? What a coincidence. So this one, here is the line and the kids in the line. So first question, how many kids are in the line? So let's count them together. So how many kids? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can say all together, there are 5 kids. Right. So this one, let's look here, this question, who is number 1? So which kid is number 1? Let's have a look. You guess at home, who's number 1?
You can read, you can see it.
Yeah. Alice. This one, Alice is number 1. So here, number 1, Alice. Now, number 1 is first.
That sounds a little better.
Yeah. So this one, first. Yeah.
So Alice is first.
So if something is number 1, it's first. So we can say Alice is first. Yeah. So this one, let's say it all together. Alice is first because she's number 1. So here we said 1 is first. So if we look carefully here, the last 2 letters of first are what? They are?
S-T.
S and T. Good. So here I can take S-T.
Excuse me.
And if I put them here at the top of 1, then this also says first.
Means the same.
Yeah.
Easier way to write.
Yeah. So this is first, this is also first.
So it is not onced.
No.
It's not onced,
No.
it is
this
first.
one's first. So number 1, first. Right, so because we know which one first is, let's see if we can answer these questions. So we have the alphabet here, and here we have a rainbow. So in the alphabet, which letter is first? So
Which
remember,
letter is
first is
first?
So remember, first is number 1. So which letter do you think is first?
So the letter is A is
A.
first.
Good. So this one, A is first because A is number 1. And here in the rainbow, which color is first? Listen carefully.
So this one's easy because we can just see it, but we know red is first.
Yeah, good job, Andy teacher. So red is first. So because they are number 1, they are first.
Now,
Okay.
some of you might remember on, I think, Friday, we did months and days. So Kaylee teacher was showing days of the days in the month. You say first, second, and you keep going. So same kind of way.
Yeah.
Ordering. Ordinal.
Right. So let's recap this one. 1 is first. Right. So next question, who is number 2?
That would be Bella.
Bella. Good. So Bella is number 2. Now number 2 is second. So second. So here we can say Bella is second.
And it means different than time. When we say,
Yeah.
1 second, 2 seconds, this is a different.
This means that they are number 2 in the line.
Yes.
So this one, let's say all together, Bella is second. So we said 2 is second. So again, I can do same if I take the last 2 letters. Andy teacher, what are the last 2 letters?
That is ND.
ND, good.
But it's not Nada.
No. So I can take ND, I put them here, and now this says second. So 2 seconds. Right. So let's go back to these questions. In the alphabet, which letter is second?
Well, if we remember, A was first, so then after 1 would be 2, so B is second.
Good. B is second because it's number 2. And in the rainbow, which color is second?
Well, red was first, so the next one I see after that is orange. Orange is second.
Good job. So orange is second because it's number 2.
Yes.
So this one, let's recap. So 1
Bella
is first, 2 is second, And now next question, who is number 3? So who is number 3?
That would be Chris.
Yeah,
is number
good job.
3.
So Chris is number 3. So now this one, number 3 is third. So third for number 3. So we can say all together, Chris is third. So this one, we look here. So 3, third.
It's the RD.
Yeah, so 3, third. So again, here last 2 letters are RD, and I can put them here. And so this says
Third.
third. Good, so 3, third.
Not three.
Yeah,
Third.
so third, this one. Alright, so let's go back to these questions. Which letter is third in the alphabet? So remember, third is number 3.
Well, we remember A was first, B was second.
Yeah.
So the next one, C is
C.
third.
Good job. So C is third. And in the rainbow, which color is third?
Again, red was first,
First.
orange was second, so yellow is third.
Yellow is third. Good job, Andy. So yellow is
Excuse me.
third. Alright, so let's recap again. So 1 is first. 2
Two
is
is
second.
second.
3 is third. And now next question, who is number 4?
Well, that would be Diane. Diane.
Diane. Good. Yeah, so Diane is number 4.
And this is where it gets a little easier, I think,
Yeah.
because of the last letters here.
Yeah. So this one, number 4 is fourth. Fourth, this one. So we can say altogether, Diane is fourth. So she's number 4, so she's fourth.
And this one is you just say 4 plus fourth.
TH is th. So here we can see fourth. So last 2 letters are TH. Andy, teacher, what sound do TH make?
It's almost like an S, but it's a little different. It's th.
Yeah. So this one I can take th, and I put them next to 4, and this says
Fourth.
fourth. So fourth. So 4 is fourth.
Yes.
So let's go back to these questions. Now, which letter is fourth?
Well, if you guys remember, let's say them all. A is first. B is second. C is third. D is fourth.
Fourth. Good. So D is fourth. And in the rainbow, which color is fourth?
I'll go backwards on this one. I know what the answer is. Green is fourth.
Good. So
Yellow
green is
is third. Orange is second. Red is first.
Good.
Alright.
Alright, good job. So let's recap these ones all together. 1 is first. 2 is second. 3 is third. 4 is fourth. And our last question, who is number 5?
Well, there's only one left, and that is Eric.
Eric, good. So Eric is number 5. So we can say number 5 is fifth. So we can say Eric is fifth. So altogether, Eric is fifth.
Not fifth.
Yeah.
But fifth.
So 5, fifth.
And the letter is the same as with fourth.
Yeah.
The TH. You'll see TH is only ones that don't have TH are numbers with 1, 2, and 3. Everything else, easy.
Except 11 and 12.
Well, that's a 1, it's a 2. That's a 1 and a 2.
Yeah, but 11.
F.
Alright, so this one, 5, fifth.
Fifth.
So we can see, as Andy Teach says, last letters TH. What sound was TH again? What sound did
That
TH
was
make? So I can take and put them here, and this says
fifth.
fifth.
Some people, it's a little hard to say the TH. But
Yeah.
just try your best with it. It's okay if we
So
say
this
it a little
one, 5, fifth.
Fifth.
So our question here, which letter is fifth? Which letter
Oh,
is fifth?
let's do all of them.
So remember,
Ready?
fifth is number 5.
So A is first. B is second.
Second.
C is third. D is fourth. E is fifth.
Fifth. Good, so E is fifth. And with the colors, which color is fifth?
Well, red is first. Orange is second. Yellow is third. Green is fourth. Blue is fifth.
Good job.
Sorry,
So,
sky blue, because I know one of you is going to say sky blue.
well, blue.
Blue is fifth.
Right, blue is fifth. Yeah. So blue is number 5. So blue is fifth. Alright, so let's recap them all together this time.
Alright.
This one.
One
1
is
is
first.
first. 2 is second. 3 is third. 4 is fourth. 5 is fifth. So just one more time. First, second, third, fourth,
fifth.
fifth.
All right.
Okay. So we all remember this now? Right. Well, let's see here. Right,
Ooh.
let's have a race. Ooh.
Ooh, let's put some bets down.
Yeah.
I think
So
it's
here-
gonna be. I like green, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna say 4.
4 is my lucky number.
Yeah.
I was
So
gonna say
here there are 5 colors. There's yellow, blue, pink, green, and white. They are going to have a race.
Now,
They're going to
Tom
have to
teacher,
run around here.
did they start yet?
Go here. No, they haven't started.
So
yet.
I don't call him first, second, because
No.
they're not in
No.
orders. So
No, they're just in their lanes.
that's just where they are. So I'm gonna say green will win.
Yeah.
I'm going with number 1, yellow. That's
Yellow.
my
So
favorite
the
colour.
number 1 person who gets to here will be first. Right?
Who do you think will win?
Oh, well, I already know who's going. I think maybe white. Let's go with white. Right.
Oh,
So here we go.
Oh no!
Right, here we go. Right. So,
All right, come on, green.
Right, here we go. Ready?
yellow.
Ready? Get set. Go! Go! Oh, get off to the fast start.
Oh,
blue
green,
catching
no!
up. Oh, blue catching up. Right, blue is first.
Oh,
Right.
I thought yellow was. Oh.
Yellow second.
Come on, green.
Oh,
Come on, green.
Green, pink.
Yes.
Green catching up with pink. Oh, green finishing fast. So green third. Oh. Oh, pink just about getting there. Pink fourth. So pink is fourth and white.
Come on, white.
White,
finish.
come on.
Oh. Too much
White is
McDonald's
fifth.
way.
Yeah. Tom teacher got that one wrong. Alright, so this one here.
Why you don't gamble?
Yeah. So blue was first. Yellow was
Second,
green was
third,
third. Pink was
fourth,
fourth, and
white
White
was
was
fifth.
fifth. Good.
Loser.
Right. So let's have a look here at some of these questions. So here, let's answer questions about the race.
All right.
So first one, who was fourth?
Okay, I think it was pink. Pink was fourth.
Right. Well, actually, we have quite a long time, so let's see if they can answer it in the chat.
Ah.
We're quite far.
I'm quite far behind in it.
Yeah.
Right.
First.
Oh, wait.
I think-
Oh. We're at the thing now.
Can catch up to it. Yeah.
Who was 4?
This is our last slide. So who was fourth? Who do you think was fourth in this race?
I really don't remember. I think it was
Yeah.
pink though. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say pink was
Right,
fourth.
yeah, let's see. Yeah,
Oh,
pink was fourth. So we
alright.
remember fourth.
Oh, Giu got it. Yuna, Joshua,
Oh, good
and
job.
Grace.
Right, good job, everybody.
Jen, Luna.
Right, good job.
Well done.
Right. So let's have a look at our next question.
Oh, this is the order they finished.
Yeah.
You don't have to remember.
So next one, who was second? So try to remember what number is second. So who was second in the race?
So what color
So
was
it's-
second?
It's not pink. It's either blue, yellow, green, or white. So who was second?
Someone's gonna get it. Can you make the whole sentence though? So if you write your answer, you could say blue was second, yellow was second, green was second. Try to make one sentence.
Oh, Joshua and Grace.
Oh, good job.
Mhm.
So remember what number second is.
So what did they say?
Yuna.
Good
Oh,
job,
no full
Luna.
sentences. Just
Yeah.
the words.
Well, that's good. That's
Giu,
sweet.
Rosa,
Alright, good job.
Ricky, Round.
Sentence.
Sentence, please.
Yeah.
Who was second?
Yeah. But if you remember which number it is, that's very good also. Right. So, well, what answers are they telling us?
Yellow, yellow,
Yellow. Good. Right, good
So
job.
yellow
Yellow
was
was
second.
second.
That is your answer there.
Yeah.
Who
Oh,
was
good.
second?
Ricky got the.
Yellow was second.
Ricky
Right, good
was the
job.
first one to get a full sentence in.
Oh, good job,
Ricky
Ricky.
or David.
Right, good. Good job, boys. Right, so yellow was second. So second here. Right, next question. Who was first? So try to remember first, what number is first?
And you can see how to make the sentence. Was first.
Yeah.
Say the color.
So change this to the color.
Change
So it's
that
either
question mark to a
blue,
period.
Green or white. So which one? Who was first?
Someone's gonna get it. 5, 4.
Blue was first.
3.
Ricky.
Oh, good job. Yeah.
Joshua and Grace. Full sentence, please.
Right,
You got
good job.
You got the answer right, but not a full sentence.
Was first we want. So here, what was our answer?
Ricky and David got it.
Right, good. So this one. Whoop.
Getting there.
Oh, G.U.
Right,
Kim,
okay.
blue is first.
Right,
Good.
Yeah,
Blue
good. So blue
was
was
first.
first. Good.
So
Yeah.
make sure, who's that? Gio?
G.U., yeah.
Gio, so make sure you look at the words. Was first.
Was first. Yeah.
So we don't
can
say
see-
is first. We
Yeah.
use same
We
words.
can see this word changes, but these two are the same. Only this
Was
one
first.
changes. Only
Yuna
this changes.
and Rosa and Luna, good job.
Right, good job.
Oh,
Yeah.
Luna again said is first.
I know he
James
is.
said blue
Was.
and white.
Was first. No, only one of them was first.
Simone Boole. Boole was first.
Ooh, okay.
Keep an eye on your spelling.
Right. Well,
Round, good job.
right, good job, everybody. So first is number 1. So first one. So blue is number 1. So blue was first. Yeah. And if you're first in the race, then you are the winner.
Yeah, you win.
Yeah. And you get the big gold medal. Right. And then next one. Who was fifth?
So who
Was fifth.
was
Yeah.
fifth?
So try to remember what number is fifth.
And we'll let the chat catch up.
Fifth.
I'm gonna say someone's gonna guess it, and I'm looking at the video. Our video's still farther behind. It's getting there.
White was fifth. Oh, Ricky and David.
Ah.
Good job.
Oh, they're ahead of you then. they typed it before the slide changed. Yes, white
Right, good.
was
James.
fifth.
Yes.
Yeah, good
yes,
job.
but yes, we have the money. Was we have a good day to work with you guys? We.
Ah, you're
Right.
using
Okay,
you're
thanks,
using
James.
Papago.
Yeah. Right.
Thanks,
I can
James.
tell.
Thanks for that.
Cheers, buddy.
Right, good.
Una, it was white. Joshua
Okay,
and
good.
Grace. White was fifth. Oh, good
Right,
sentence.
good
was
job.
fifth. We
Excellent.
got it.
Joshua and
Good.
Grace, good sentence.
Right, good. So white was fifth. Right. Why is white fifth? Because fifth is number
5.
5. So
In this
5
case-
is fifth. So white is fifth.
We could also say last too when we do this,
Yeah. Yeah, it's the last one.
because there's no more
Yeah.
after fifth.
Yeah, there's no number 6, so he's last. Right, and then last one. So and green
Ricky and David
was.
already answered that.
How do you know the question?
Yeah.
Green was
Yes.
Yeah.
Green
Well,
was
green was what? Green was. What's the word?
first, second,
What? So green is
third.
number 3. So number 3 is
That would be third.
third. Good.
Green was
Green
third.
was third. So let's just recap it one more time. 1 first,
First,
2
second,
second,
3
3
third,
third,
4
4
fourth,
fourth, and 5
fifth.
fifth. And those are your ordinal numbers.
They go on
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
They never
every
stop.
every number has a version of it.
We got
Alright.
about a minute or two left. What's 6? Let's go. If we did ABCs, A is first, B is second, C is third, D is
Fourth,
E is
fifth.
F is what do you think?
Sixth.
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 G is
Seventh.
H is
Number 8, so eighth.
I is
I is number 9, so ninth.
J is
Well, number 10, so that's 10th. Right, good. Alright, well, I think great job, everyone. Right,
Yeah,
and-
well done.
Yeah, lots of good answers.
well, James. What do we have here? Lucky was the last time you were in the middle. You go to school today. Yeah.
Right, okay. Thank you.
Thanks, James.
Yeah, cheers.
All right.
Alright, well, good job, everybody.
We're-
Yeah.
We're gonna
These-
take a short break and well, go ahead, Tom, teacher.
Yeah.
These-
Well, these numbers are very useful. We do these every day when we say the date. Today is the 1st. Today is the 2nd. So these numbers are very useful and good job in your answers.
Right. We're not doing. It's not number first, by the way. It's number one. Okay, we'll be back at 11:50, guys, for one more lesson.
I see you soon.
Bye bye. again. Guys, welcome to our last class of the day. And we're staying on schedule.
Yeah.
That's exciting. All right, so what we're going to be doing today, this is a theme class we've done in the 7-year-old class. Might even be, maybe it's just sharing time. I'm sorry, it's a sharing time class called Natural Disasters.
Which is new for me.
This one has always been a favorite with a lot of the kids. So what we're going to do, let me open this up here. So natural disasters. Now, you can see the picture. Here, I'm going to slide it right over to here. Oh, that's perfect. There we go. You can see the picture here. What do you think natural disasters are, Kaylee, teacher?
I think natural disasters are things to do with weather, like very, very dangerous weather.
Well, you're right, and you're also wrong. A little bit of both. Some are about weather. That's true. Some are not about weather. So we have the word natural, which means nature. It can be weather, but it can also be things like what is already on the earth. If you go outside and you see a tree, that tree is part of nature. You see a rock, that rock is part of nature. So anything that has to do with the earth, be it in the land, the weather would be in the sky, that is natural. But the second word, disasters. What do you think? A good thing or a bad thing?
I think that sounds like a very bad thing.
Yep, they are not good things. Now, maybe they're fun to watch in a movie or maybe seeing like animation. But in real life, they are not good things. My voice is very dry today. So we're going to learn about some of them, maybe even talk about what we can do if there is a natural disaster. So I know college kids, the 7-year-old classes, you've learned these before. So maybe you can help with some tips and some advice. So we're going to start with what are called geological disasters. Geological means the earth. Things like the ground, the rocks. And that's where we're going to get things like earthquakes, volcanoes, tsunamis, and avalanches. So what do we see in this picture?
I can see the earth has been broken up into many different pieces, like a jigsaw puzzle.
Well, these are they call them the plate tectonics or the tectonic plates. What that means, we can't see this, but down inside of the ground, the land of the earth is not always connected. Even under the water, the land comes together. But sometimes those plates can rub or move, and that's where you might get an earthquake. That's when maybe you have a volcano erupt. That's when it makes the ground moves, so the water moves, and you have a tsunami, or the snow falls in an avalanche. You can see right here in Korea, we are right on one of the lines. So sometimes maybe you have felt small earthquakes.
Yes.
That's where they can occur. The biggest one, though, would be the Pacific Plate. That's where we tend to have the strongest earthquakes. So we are off of the Pacific Plate, but we are very close to it. That is one that caused an earthquake in Japan and a tsunami in Japan. Even in USA, the other end of that plate, the Pacific Plate, sometimes California, they've had earthquakes. So let's...
Andy teacher Simon has a question.
All right, Simone.
He wants to know if COVID-19 is also a natural disaster.
Good question.
Simone, wait till the last slide. Yes. In a way, yes. So the first one we have are earthquakes. So what I said, earthquakes are caused by the movement of those plates. So an earthquake, they can occur suddenly. We don't really know when they're going to happen. 4 out of 5 of the earthquakes are in the Pacific Rim. So that's the Pacific Ocean touches USA, touches Japan. Korea is mostly okay from that one. We are right next to there. But whenever that happens, you can see in this little graph here, it shows the darker color means more shaking, and it gets smaller and smaller as it spreads out, but it can be a little bit scary. You can see here, it can make buildings fall down, it can break roads. what do you guys think we should do if there is an earthquake? How can we be safe? It's not easy.
No, not easy. And I suppose it depends on how big the earthquake is as well. If you think, is your building going to fall down, then you've got to get out, right? But if it's small, that maybe things will fall down, you need to get under a desk or...
So the first thing you should do, try to have your head protected. You don't know how long the earthquake is going to last, so going under a table may be a good idea. Going into somewhere that's stronger in your house, or in a doorway, in a bathroom, like in your bathtub. Be careful if there's glass doors on it, though. You don't want to be near there. When it stops, yes, get out of your building, because you don't know what's going to happen. And sometimes it's small. I've felt earthquakes in Korea, and they've not been big ones. But if there ever is a large one...
I remember one a few years ago, and there were, I think, maybe 3 in one night, in one evening, and they were quite big ones. My apartment is 21st floor, and it was shaking.
Yeah, they definitely can be scary. So yeah, when they happen, you can't really be ready for an earthquake, but once it starts, get yourself under a table or in a doorway. Stay away from things that are going to fall. But that's a geological disaster. Another one are volcanoes. So volcanoes, little lava falling down. These are explosions that happen from opening in the Earth's surface. When a volcanoes erupt, that's when they shoot the fire in the sky, they spew magma, lava, which are almost the same, and ash. There are around 1,500 volcanoes on Earth. So many mountains you see, they are actually volcanoes. They're just not active. They probably will not do anything. But when, again, those plates move or pressure changes in the Earth, it's going to shoot that lava or magma up into the sky. So much like an earthquake, you can't really be ready for a volcano. Luckily, there are no volcanoes in Busan. We don't have to. I don't know if there's any volcanoes in Korea. I think other than Halasan and Jeju, it might be the only one I know of. There might be more. But the best you can do if there's a volcano,
Run.
Get away from it as fast as you can. I don't think you will ever need to worry about volcanoes. This one. This is a pretend picture. Not a real one. A tsunami. So, the tsunami, what is it made from?
Water.
Water. But the water by itself does not just become a tsunami. Something has to change. So a tsunami is a train, they call it a train because it keeps coming more and more, of gigantic waves that occur after an earthquake or volcanic eruption. They can go as high as 30 meters, and they travel as fast as a jet. It moves fast. Sometimes they can go 2 kilometers in the land. So what you can see here, maybe something small, like a small earthquake or the 2 plates rub together. And think about if I have a cup of water that's full and I push my hand inside, the water gets pushed out. So when that happens, it pushes the water out, and the water's going to go towards the land. We are quite lucky in Korea. There can be tsunamis, but probably nothing too big because we do even though there is water around us, there are bodies of other lands. We have Japan to the east, and kind of not quite a bay, but then you have China to the east. Oh, west, thank you. I'm mixing myself up. Thank you, Tom teacher. So it's unlikely we're ever going to have a very, very big wave.
Mm-hmm. Not like the movie Hyundai.
Yeah, not like Hyundai. And also that shows how you should not act in a tsunami. But they say usually there'll be an earthquake first. That then is a good warning that if you are near the water, you should move away. You don't know what will happen. A sad story was about 9 years ago in Japan, there was a tsunami. There was an earthquake first and then a big tsunami, and hurt many, many people because there's nothing you could really do, but they had only the Pacific Ocean water. There was nothing in between the two. So, yeah, definitely a scary thing. Go inland, go high into a building if you can. But luckily, we will be aware when that happens, and that could be anywhere in the world.
A few comments. Luna says natural disasters are dangerous because people could be hurt or die.
That's right. People can be hurt.
Says we experienced an earthquake a year ago. We went under the table. It was scary.
They are scary, but it's good. You have to try. Really, all you can be scared, but you have to act brave too. That means you have to do what you can to stay safe. If there's an earthquake and you just sit in the room and you cry, it's okay to be scared and cry, but you don't want to just stop. You want to make sure you go somewhere safe. I think they are scary too, but we want to make sure we're smart about it when it happens. The last geological disaster I have is an avalanche. Now, an avalanche, it's snow and ice, and they can happen in mountains after fresh snow falls, and when they're happening, they can move as fast as 128 kilometers per hour. So usually an avalanche comes from the movement of the earth, but just people on the mountain, sounds on the mountain, it causes the ground to move, and then makes the snow start to fall down. And when it goes, it starts to move faster and faster. It's something in Korea we don't really need to worry about. I suppose at some ski resorts there could be an avalanche, but most of that snow we have put there. It's not one that's at risk of falling down. But other parts of the world, you have to be very careful of an avalanche. And best way to be safe with those is don't be alone when you're on a mountain. If you're skiing or snowboarding, have a friend with you. If something happens, they can help you out. All right, we're going to keep moving because we have a couple more, but now we have meteorological disasters. This is what you were talking about when you said has to do with the weather. So these are weather disasters. And so what are the ones we have here, Kaylee teacher?
We have tornadoes.
Tornadoes.
Hurricanes. Typhoons or cyclones. And blizzards.
A blizzard. So the first one is a tornado. Now the good news with the tornado, I am 99.9% sure you will never have to worry about a tornado in Korea. Do you know why?
I do not know why.
There is one simple reason why we don't have to worry about tornadoes here. Well, tornadoes need a special kind of land that is not very common in Korea. What do you think the land in Korea looks like?
I think Korea has many mountains.
Many mountains and many hills. But when you look at this picture, what do you see?
It's very flat.
Exactly. A tornado needs lots of flat land.
I did not know that.
So usually when there is a mountain, the tornado is going to break apart or it just will not start. There has to be the right kind of weather conditions. So a tornado, it's a spinning tube of air. It touches the ground and a cloud above it. They can travel for a few miles or a few kilometers. Then they usually go away. But while they are spinning, they suck everything in. It can take away houses. It can take away cars, trees. So they're very, very dangerous. There are tornadoes in Europe. China's had some. You don't hear many stories, but most tornadoes happen in USA, in the middle of USA, because there's lots of flat lands, lots of farms. But Korea, there's too many hills and mountains.
Wizard of Oz. That
Wizard
was
of
in
Oz.
USA.
So yeah, they do happen around the world, but has to be in a place that's very flat. I was near a tornado once. It is very scary.
I could imagine.
I didn't see it, but I heard it. Or we heard a siren goes on telling you go somewhere safe. And for a tornado, go underground. Go to a basement. If there's no basement, go somewhere where the ground goes down a little bit. What they say you should not do not get in a car and drive away. It can pull the cars up and pull them away. So be very careful if you're ever somewhere where you see a tornado or hear about a tornado. Now this is another one. It's very USA specific. This is called a hurricane. So hurricanes are strong tropical storms. That means they start in water that's very warm with high winds and heavy rains. They come in the Atlantic Ocean. So each hurricane has a boy or girl name. When we name them, they might be Hurricane. There was a Hurricane Andrew when I was young. There was Hurricane Katrina. That was a famous one. I don't know if there's ever been a Kaylee. Maybe one day.
Maybe. We sometimes get hurricanes in England because we are the other side of the Atlantic, but our hurricanes are very gentle.
That has to do with the way the currents in the water go. It is possible, yes, it could turn up. That's kind of a lucky thing for, I think, a lot of the European countries. It is possible, but usually they will be weakened. And we don't have hurricanes in Korea, but we have something very similar because we're not on the Atlantic Ocean. So with a hurricane, you can see all of these spinning clouds. And the winds are so fast, they can blow people away, they can blow cars away, they can take away houses. And they don't suck them up, but they blow, they push. But right in the middle, this little circle, the dot here, that's called the eye. Kind of looks like an eye, a little round part. There's no wind. It's very, very calm. So when you are in a hurricane, maybe you feel the wind blowing, and then if you are in your house or outside, and then the rain and the wind stop, you may think it's safe, but it's actually very, very dangerous because that means the eye's coming over you, and maybe 5 minutes later, you're gonna be on the outside again, and then the wind's gonna start back up. So what we usually do in USA when a hurricane's coming, the government tells people to leave your homes. They go somewhere else because even inside is not safe when they happen. So hopefully there's not going to be bad hurricanes this year. In Korea, though, we have something different. We have typhoons. There's no cyclones. Cyclones are a little bit different. So a typhoon is a rotating tropical storm. It's like a hurricane, but they are in the Pacific Ocean. So their winds can go 320 kilometers per hour. And almost every year we have a small typhoon of some type. What's good for Korea is by the time the storms get near Korea, they have to go over some land or they have to be in just the right area. So often we are saved by land around us, be it Japan, be it any of the countries to our south that it comes through. So they usually get weakened. A cyclone, kind of like a typhoon or hurricane, almost like a tornado as well, those come from the Indian Ocean. So cyclones are not something we'd really need to worry about in Korea. But with our weather storms, we have one more with that kind, and that is a blizzard. Blizzards are snowstorms with very high winds, very low temperatures, so it's very cold, and poor to no visibility. That means if you are walking outside or even in a car driving, you can't see. There's too much snow. So like this man, he's standing near the telephone pole. The snow has gotten so high there. Now, I think this is somewhere very far north. Could be in Canada, could be in Russia somewhere. So usually you won't have that much snow. But we've had snow where I grew up. One year we had a blizzard with more than 2 meters of snow in about 3 days. So I loved playing outside. I was digging a tunnel because the snow was taller than me.
I love snow, but blizzards sound scary.
They can be. When you're inside, they can seem fun, but it's very dangerous because of if you need help, we have police officers, we have firefighters. But what kind of problem can a blizzard make for them? What do you think?
Well, if you are in your house and maybe you get sick, or maybe if there's a pregnant lady and there's a blizzard outside, and if she needs to go to the hospital, maybe she will be there's too much snow. She can't get to
You can't go anywhere. So the same thing. Maybe you need food. Maybe you need to go to a grocery store. But sometimes with a blizzard, nobody can go outside. So dangerous. It's not an immediate danger. You don't really have to worry about your house falling down or getting sucked away. But they're very hard for people to travel. And if you are outside, you need to get inside fast. So one more kind we call hydrological disasters. These are things that have to do with the water on the earth. We're going to go a little faster through these ones, but the first, I think a lot of people know, floods.
This happens where my parents live all the time.
So these are one of the worst disasters. They are dangerous and they cost a lot of money. This happens when there's too much storms, rivers, lakes, water starts to rise, and many people can die from this. You have to be very careful, but it's when water comes up out of the rivers and oceans. So when there's too much rain, so it's caused by the weather, but it has to do with our water on Earth. Sometimes a hurricane or typhoon can bring floods, but the opposite is called a drought. A drought means there's not enough rain. So now it's very hot, the water has gone away, so animals don't have food to eat. Plants are not able to grow. People cannot grow food. There's no animals, so in some places a drought's very dangerous, and we need water to drink. So this is not something that breaks or destroys many things, but it's still a disaster. It's very bad. And this one is kind of like an avalanche. But this is when there's too much rain or water, and when you put water on dirt, it makes mud. But because there's so much water, the mud starts to move and starts to fall. We call that a mudslide. And you would not think it's dangerous, but it is very strong. It can push houses down. The ground, it's not that they make the house move, but the ground under the houses starts to move away from that mudslide. Could happen in Korea. There's not really been many, though. We don't have enough tropical weather or rain that really could make this happen.
Jiu doesn't like floods.
Gio, I do not like floods either. I have worked in a flood once, and we had to wear special pants. The water was up to our chests.
Where my parents lived, people were traveling in little boats because you couldn't drive on the road.
Now, I have one here. It's not really it's not a water-based one. It's not a weather-based one. It's not even an earth-based one, but a forest fire.
This is big this year.
So these can come from a couple of those sources. They can come from weather. Lightning can start a fire. It can come from a drought. Maybe there's not enough weather going on. It can come from a volcano caused from the earth. But most forest fires, this is the sad part, it comes from people. We usually make a fire, sometimes on purpose, sometimes by accident, and they can grow very quickly. So they travel about 23 kilometers per hour, because fire, as it gets bigger, it starts to blow and move, and they start to just destroy everything that's around them. So have to be careful. Australia has had many problems with fires this year. USA, Canada, all around the world, Amazon rainforest. And some of these have come because of hot weather. Some of them, like the Amazon, people started the fire, and it got too big. So it is considered a disaster. Now, Simone, you were asking before, what about the virus? Well, there's some I can't really put in as just one. So, some other disasters. Heat waves. Hailstorms. Maybe you've seen hail. I think once a year I've seen it. It is when ice starts to fall from the sky. It's rain it's frozen, but it doesn't become snow and it doesn't become rain. What's this one here, Kaylee, teacher?
Epidemic.
An epidemic is a disease or virus or illness that starts to spread. Sometimes natural. Sometimes we have made it. Sometimes we will do something that maybe we not that we shouldn't have done, but humans mix with something from nature that was not meant to be, whether eating a food. They don't know if the coronavirus started from a type of food. It may be, but it's things that can mix and make that virus. And if our bodies are not ready for it, it's going to spread fast. So coronavirus would be epidemic. And luckily, this one, it's not too bad, but it's still very easy to catch. So we want to do our best to stay safe. And a thunderstorm. It's not really a disaster. Thunderstorms are pretty common, but the lightning can cause a fire. It can hurt people. Not quite a full disaster, though. But, guys, those are just some of them. When we get back to school and get started up, 7-year-old class, we'll be doing 1 month learning a little bit more about each of these disasters, and it's a pretty fun class. We have videos, we do some pictures. It's what I've always liked teaching. So for now, guys, that's the end for today. We're going to be back on Wednesday. And for Wednesday this week, we're going to be doing some birthday celebrations. Now, we know some of you have birthdays this month, and we're very sorry that you guys could not be in school for these. We're all at home right now, or we come in and do the YouTube show for you guys, but I know some of you did not get to do your birthday party. And when you come back, I think we can do your birthday party a little bit later. But we decided Wednesday, we're going to say happy birthday to anyone who we've missed their birthday so far. Then we're going to decorate some cakes. So we're going to have chocolate sauce, candy, anything you want to put on a cake. And you can get a bakery cake, you can buy a choco pie, and we can decorate that. Anything you want. But we're going to have some birthday celebrations on Wednesday.
I think that cooking one, I think that's on Friday.
We moved it to Wednesday.
Oh,
we're
we
gonna
did?
do it with birthday day. So all together.
I see.
But we will see you guys on Wednesday, and elementary will be here tomorrow. We're going to do some lessons then. So have a wonderful Monday, and we'll see you next time.